I'm ready to do the world's quietest. Get ready with me. Okay, so it is currently 6:12 on December 1st. It is opening night of the Tarver Players production of A Christmas Carol. I'm playing The Ghost of Christmas Past, and this is my under costume. I have a headpiece that lights up and a cape that lights up. Anyway, I'm getting ready. I'm running a little bit behind, but does everything work out like you want it? And I'm quiet because we're doing the play in a college, and usually everyone gets ready in the bathrooms. Well, this is like the staff bathroom no one knows about. So I want them to continue not knowing about it so I can take my time getting ready. So I don't do a lot of makeup for this. I'm going to try to explain stuff as I go. But just know that by the time you see this, we will have closed. Tonight is opening. We'll see how it goes. I don't wear a lot of makeup. I just don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear it in my day-to-day life. I just wear stage makeup when I have to. And so I have very little of it. So you're not allowed to judge me on the quality of this. So for foundation, I'm going to use Revlon Color Stay Full Cover Foundation. And the color pale as shit. Like matte 150 buff something. I don't know. It's probably both darker and lighter than it should be. And it's definitely older than it should be. But we're doing what we can with what we got. So like I said before, I'm playing Ghost of Christmas Past. This is actually the third time I've played this character. The first time was in 2014, and I had a light-up skirt, and I wore like a 1950s, 1960s negligee situation. It was very cute. It was very Ghost of Christmas Pasty, but the costume left a little bit to be desired for me. So last year was the second time I've played her, and I designed the suit from scratch. Like I came up with a plan and executed it, and she's great, and I love her. And basically what it is it's a set of curtain lights sewn and like hot glued into an underdress, where I had like this failed Dolores from Westworld costume, and I didn't need it anymore. So I just hot glued a bunch of lights to it, and then I got a cape and attached a belly dancer accessory that has lights down it, and it's all shimmery. And then I made a headpiece out of garland and string lights. So needless to say, it was very good. I think I'm gonna go do eye stuff next. Hope this looks okay. I don't know, I'm actually blind, and the mirror is much further away now. So for eyes, I'm gonna use this Clinique eyeshadow. It's Color Surge eyeshadow, super shimmer, in the shade Lucky Penny. It's just something basic, but something that'll like shimmer in the stage lights. Anyway, this one might be tricky for me to do with the camera, so bear with me. And yes, I used the thing from the actual palette. Again, you're not allowed to judge me. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup. She's ethereal. She's a ghost. She's not real. You're not allowed to judge her. She wears what I say she wears. Which actually brings me to a point I was going to talk about. This is, again, the third time I've played Christmas Past. I've actually played every ghost now, except for Marley, technically, and that day's coming. And I really like our interpretation of Past, but if you've read the book, you know that it's kind of a hard character to put a physical embodiment to. And give me a second. I'm going to do my brows, and then we'll circle back to this. I just used an e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil, but I used it for my brows and for my eyes because I lost my eyeliner and my mascara. So this is what the eyes are going to look like. Anyway, there's this interpretation of Christmas Past as being like, is it St. Lucia? It's like the girl with the white dress, and she's got a little headpiece, and I think it's a great interpretation of her. Usually she's carrying a candle or she's got lights, but if you read the book, Christmas Past is like a candle, like a literal candle. They don't look like anything. They are both a man and a woman, and young and old and a child and Marley and Fred's sister and Fan and everybody, all interchangeably, just very near and very far away at all times. A non-binary icon, if you will. My blush is Elf in whatever color this is. Again, much older than it should be. So, much older than it should be. I like her to have really pink cheeks. I don't know. If there's got to be color, it needs to be my cheeks because I'm very, very pale. So it's really hard to do an interpretation of Christmas Past like that, obviously, because how can you translate ethereal non-binariness on stage? I'm definitely not doing that. I'm definitely more feminine than anything. But I think the two adaptions that do it best are the Muppet Christmas Carol, because the Muppet is like this tiny, like childlike thing, but it isn't really reading super feminine or super anything. It's just kind of this is a young creature. And the Disney Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, where he plays all the ghosts, because he plays it as Candle. And that ends up being important, like thematically. Again, if you've read the story, that it's a candle. I'm going in with, I was going to do lipstick, but then I was like, I love myself too much to do that. So I am using another very old product, Outlast lip stain in Scarlet Pucker. Okay, I hear people coming, so we gotta be quiet. I'm doing a lip stain instead of a lipstick because it doesn't need to be that dramatic. It just kind of exists. I think it's like the kids I hear running around. This is basically it. This is basically it for the makeup. I got blush, stuff's on my eyes, stuff's on the lips. I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll show you what it looks like with the headpiece when I put that on. I don't wear that right away. When you read A Christmas Carol, thematically, Christmas Past is like the ultimate of having Christmas spirit. You're lit from within. You're like a candle. You're spreading your light to other people. Your light and your warmth belongs to other people. You're not afraid to share it. And it represents the past as candle because Scrooge did have Christmas spirit and he was more kind and good when he was younger. He didn't always have a complicated relationship with Christmas. Well, at the end of this stave with Christmas Past, he like puts the candle out. He snuffs it so light like bursts forth from the candle. And then you get Christmas Present. And Christmas Present is always sort of like a Santa Claus, Father Christmas character. And he's not like lit, but he's carrying a torch. And he spreads stuff to other people. And in his stave, there's a lot of descriptions of food and fireplaces and warmth and friendship. So it's showing that through line of light and the theme and symbol of light. And so it's fitting with stave 4, I want to say, because it's 1 with Marley, 2 with past, 3 with present, 4 with future. Christmas future is the absence of light. It's been snuffed out. If you're dead, you can no longer express Christian charity and Christian charity in the sense of like what it's actually supposed to be, doing for others and helping the poor and the destitute. You can't help anybody when you're dead. Like it's over, it's done. Your opportunity to better mankind is gone. So you've snuffed your light out from the world completely. And to not live with a Christmas spirit of giving, you're snuffing your light out. So this is Christmas Past. She's beautiful. We will not talk about the discoloration of my dress. Trust me, I know. I'm going to keep my hair up to the very last minute so it has some kind of body to it. My hair is not all to curl. I thought about getting a wig, but it was just too much effort for this. I'm going to film you again so you can see the whole look because I have, again, a cape that lights up and a headpiece that lights up. And then I'm going to try to film my transformation into Christmas future, but it is a really quick change, so we'll see. Anyway, this is the look. I'm going to go and let people know where I am now so they don't freak out. All right, Act 1's done. This is a close-up of the cape with the lights and my headpiece I made with hot glue and hope audience, which is shocking because there's a super important like football game going on right now. So a lot of people's like families and friends are at the football game and not here. So anyway, I'm gonna get this mostly off and then put Future on mostly. I have to be careful with it because I can almost like hyperventilate and like suffocate myself underneath it because it's so much fabric. But like you'll see, I'm gonna come back when I'm closer to being done with that one. So give me a second. You can see where the cape kind of sits too much on my neck a little bit, and then the headpiece took off makeup and scratched me up. I was considering going to the local brewery after this. I do not believe I'll be doing that. I believe I'm gonna go home and treat myself to like wine and some skincare. I'm gonna overheat so bad for this next part. All I do is I leave the past stuff on, and that's probably part of the problem is I don't really need to keep all of it on, but I want to be past in the curtain call. I'm keeping Christmas Future a secret for now. Like, the idea is that like you can't picture the person doing it, you just picture this creepy thing coming out of the shadows. So I wear this black button up. I have a long black skirt I wear for the beginning scene when I'm singing What Child Is This? And I just kind of throw it on over this so it's got a nice like flow to it in the bottom. And then these are my gloves. They're actually two different Halloween gloves sewn together to look like they're skeleton on both sides. But anyway, let me get this skirt on. And I'm also wearing like heels so I can be taller than Scrooge, but I don't think it really works. I'm kind of like the same height as Scrooge. Anyway, I also got a hair bow and I can wear my glasses. Oh my God, I can wear my glasses for Christmas Future. So I'm gonna put my skirt on, I'm gonna put the top part on, and then I'm gonna go rescue my hair bow in a little bit and put my hair back. And then I have, I'll show you, you'll be here, you're not going anywhere. Okay, I rescued my glasses and everything. I forgot that like I sang a reprise of What Child Is This? I like completely forgot. I was like, oh shoot. So give me a second. Okay, I ordered this online. I kind of cheated, but my idea for Christmas Future was literally like a walking death shroud. So when I saw this on Amazon, I was like, that's too good to be true. I hope it's not like too cheap looking. But when I tell you this thing eats, it's so good. And it's got sleeves somewhere in here. It's a lot of little dangly bits. Okay, am I in the sleeve? Okay. And at the check sleeve. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. It's so good. I have a really funny idea. And if I do the really funny idea sometime over the next 6 shows, I will insert the funny idea here. I can go anywhere I want, just not. If not, this has been really weird for us to have this moment together. Anyway, the next thing I do is I'm gonna put my hair back. I want to be low at the nape of my neck, but I've been begging to be Christmas Future for literal years, and every time I ask for it, they give me something that is like a face part. But I want to be creepy. I want to be creepy. So I got this. It has a hood, but to cover my face, I ordered this like, I can feel hot glue popping on my dress. I'm gonna have to re-glue some stuff. Anyway, I ordered this like wedding decoration gauze in black, and I just like double it over on my face. Oh, I do not want to put it on this bathroom. But no time like the present. Okay. Last night, when you can almost not see through it. So last night, I went to put this on. I think I doubled it up too much, and it ended up like, I was like overheating on stage, really, really bad. And every now and then the bottom would open up and I'd get a whiff of cool air, and I was like, thank God I'm not gonna die. So just do that. I tuck it under my hair so it'll have something to hold on to. And then I can pull this back until I get in place. I'm probably gonna do another layer over top like that, and tuck this over here, open up the bottom so so I don't suffocate. And with the hood, if I can find the hood, it looks like this. So that's essentially it. I'm gonna go take this off to the degree I have it on so I can get set and get my cape and stuff back in place. And then I'm gonna put it back on so I don't overheat too quickly. Anyway, that has been future. The next time you see me, this opening night will be done. Thank God. I finally made it home. Oh my God. That was really fun. I almost died, and I'm exaggerating, but it's like not fully hyperbole. Hey Tim. Say hey. Oh, okay. I put too much of the fabric over my face and couldn't see where I was going, and I was running to the props and set, and then when I did see where I was going, it was hot and I couldn't breathe, so I literally like got out and like fell out, and I almost didn't get to places for my curtain call. So anyway, now I'm gonna take all this crap off. I made myself a beverage. I put it in a mug because nobody needs to know what I'm drinking. I think I'm gonna have to get a snack. I think I have some cheese and some olives. I want to eat food. It is like 9:41, so it's a little past dinner time. But cheese and olives could be good. I also have some vegan nuggets I could make. I'm gonna be very low maintenance because I'm here until Steven gets home from his band show, so I have the time to take to get all this off. So the first thing I'm gonna do, because I do have makeup on, I've been like experimenting with skincare, and you're gonna call me a basic bitch when you see what I'm using, but like I don't care. I have to find something that works, and so far this has been working. But when I use stage makeup, I found this while I was doing Sister Act in January, and it's amazing, and I love it. And it's Neutrogena Micellar Cleansing Jelly. I know I'm doing the joke every time, but like maybe you need that. This stuff's great. It basically goes on like a lotion. It's like Pond's cold cream that your mom or your grandma made you use, but it feels like it actually works. I never could get Pond's to work for me. So I'm going to lather up with this, get that off, and then I will go in with my cleanser, which is Peach and Lily, the Power Calm Hydrating Gel Cleanser. And yes, I did buy the sample pack, but I'm not about to spend a bunch of money and something break me out or not work. But it's been really nice so far. So it's the lotion first, then the cleanser, and so on and so forth. Anyway, you don't really need to know. You're not going to follow my skincare routine. I don't look like somebody who gets a lot of questions about, ooh, what skincare do you use? Up till recently, water and sometimes lotion. So I realized when I turned 30, if I didn't get something to do with moisturizer and cleansers quick, it wasn't a matter of like aging. I'm not afraid to age. I'm 31. I'm going to start having lines. It's more, I didn't want to look even older than I am. And I teach teenagers for a living, so that's very easy to do. That job ages you quickly. So I've looked into different things to use. I've tried out different systems. I don't have a lot of time at the end of the day to do a full like patient skincare routine. I'm probably going to do a face mask on like Sunday night after that final show, because I will have been wearing makeup for like 4 straight days and my skin is going to be freaking out. So I will add like 2 more steps to it then. But right now, like what I have going for me works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right, I'm going to wash this off and then I'll come right back. Okay. So, best laid plans and all that. I did end up getting cheese and olives. I also made myself some kimchi rice. No, you cannot see the kimchi rice. I accept no judgment on it. It's going to be delicious. And it's like 10 o'clock at night, so it doesn't really matter. Skincare's done. Play is done. We have 5 more shows. I'm going to be ready to be done with it. I'm having a great time. I always enjoy doing A Christmas Carol. But it's been stressful. So anyway, I'm going to enjoy this food I made. I'm going to watch Home Alone 2 because that's what's on. And then I'm going to go to sleep and sleep later than 5:30 in the morning. Bye. I got here early so I could film my get ready with me, and the doors are locked, so now we all have to wait for someone to come with keys. This is honestly the show that's gone wrong, so we're gonna cross our fingers that this does not suck any more than it's already going to. Why is it as soon as you put on makeup you're like, you have to blow your nose? Like, I just did this. I don't want to undo it, but also apparently I'm allergic to being beautiful. I don't know. Honestly, thank God I recorded last week, because we are now in performance number 2 of 3 in the second week, and one of my students gave me that freaking plague. So this is what they're getting. I'm putting on blush and I'm putting on some lipstick. I can't even sing my solo. I almost passed out last night when I got off because I was exhausted. I am both too hot and too cold. I've tested negative for a lot of stuff, but it still has me by the freaking throat. So I hope they're prepared for like chain smoke or Christmas past. This is what you're getting. You get what you paid for. Oh my God.